Hello and welcome once again to Kolhapur in Maharashtra. This is Group F encounter, the last game of the day today between Andaman and Nicobar Island and Tripura. Andaman and Nicobar dressed in blue and white, Tripura in white and dark blue. Tripura have one victory to show. They are second on the points table. Andaman and Nicobar, as it stands, they are at the bottom of the table. This is Match 6 coming live on Sports KPI. We had a decent turnaround earlier in the morning. There was a game played between Lakshadweep and Maharashtra. Maharashtra putting five behind the the back of the net against Lakshadweep. That was a home game. The home team was playing, and there was a decent turn up. And then the second game was a derby match between Telangana and Andhra, which ended in a draw. Meanwhile, the two captains out there with the match officials is going to be a team of two equals as of now. Right, the match officials for this one, Sanil Kumar KG will be assisted by Vasant Kumar and Arvind Kumar, and Satish would be the fourth official. The match commissioner is Mr. Velu Kutti Nair Ratish Kumar. And I'm your commentator, Junaid Ahmed, will be calling the game for the next 90 minutes. Tripura. Right, that's the lineup for today. Andaman and Nicobar, starting 11. Farhan Ahmed, Ayan Ikka, and Chief M. Alpadus, Nixon, Gitan Raj, Joyful, Nicolin, Francis, the skipper, Abdul Anwar, Satyaraj, the goalkeeper, and Naveen. And their coach is Mr. Mohammad Sadiq. For Tripura, standing in the goal today is Surat Singh. Then it's the captain, the long Rajni Kanta, Raj Chandra Jamatia, Joy Kishan Ghasi, Hayung Jamatia, Beacon Chakma, Suraj, and then Bhakti Pada, Moinuddin, and Ajmal Riaz. And Dinesh Kumar Pradhan is their coach. On the bench, starting for Andaman and Nicobar, it's Abdul Aziz, followed by Jayant Barla, Mohammad Munir, Phil Marandi, Vishwanathan, Stewart Even, Mohammad Fayaz, beg your pardon, Lava, and Mohammad Zakir. For Tripura, it's Manish, Bishal Jamatia, Sambeep, Sahil. Then it's Chukku Jamatia, Pohar, Samarjeet, Imran Hussain, Bilash, Rajib, Alak Jamatia, and Biru Dev Burma. I hope I've got those names correct. And we're all set to go here in Kolhapur, Maharashtra for this Group F fixture. Andaman and Nicobar in blue and white. Tripura in white and blue. Looks like it's Tripura going from right to left on your screens. ANC on the ball. In N on the ball, beg your pardon. Andaman and Nicobar in blue, taken away by Tripura, right at the center of the pitch. Early on in the game, a player going down. Hardly a minute played. Number 22 for Tripura with the ball. Naveen, I beg your pardon, that's Andaman and Nicobar. So the players in the blue shirts are Andaman and Nicobar, and those in white are Tripura. Tripura did manage to win their first game against Andhra. A late goal from Sanjeev Sahil in that game. Gets off the lines and clears that one. And has been taken out for a throw-in. Tripura with the ball, goes diagonal towards the right. Trying to find those blue shirts. Those white shirts, perhaps. Right, that's the Group F. Being hosted by Maharashtra. And the teams part of the Group F are Andaman and Nicobar, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Tripura, Telangana, and Lakshadweep. There are 36 teams participating in this year's edition of Santosh Trophy. 36 teams have been divided into 6 groups, with each group consisting of 6 teams, beg your pardon, and being hosted across the country by 6 different football associations. And if you are new to our channel, it's the broadcast is being brought to you live by Sports KPI, the official broadcasting partner for the Santosh Trophy. Looks like an infringement down there, and the referee gives a free kick. Seems to be an altercation. A player has gone down, perhaps, and definitely not the soothing of signs for those in blue. It was more of coming together of both of them, but it looks like he got a nudge on his face, perhaps. It should be up and running pretty soon. Medical help has been called for, and there's a stretcher down there. Hope he recovers pretty soon. And the first booking of the match. Player has gone into referee's book for that challenge. It looked more of a coming together of both of them. Not quite sure if he got his hand towards the player who went down. Right, all set now for a restart. 5 minutes into the game, and that was a long injury that took most of the time. He should get going pretty shortly. With the free kick to Andaman and Nicobar. In comes the ball, and that has been taken out of the play completely. That's the captain for Andaman and Nicobar. Nicolian Francis. Nikilion Francis. I hope I'm getting these names properly. Now, Tripura trying to build up from the back. Goes to number 12. Goes straight through with a low-lying ball. Under pressure, playing those lovely triangles. Good bit of football by Andaman and Nicobar, and they couldn't quite control it, and takes it out of the play. Back with the throw-in through Tripura, number 12 with the ball. Lashram Suraj. Lashram was pretty good in the game against Andhra. Seems to be a tackle, and player has gone down for Tripura. Is the referee going to have a word with the player? They have been reduced to 10 men momentarily. The Andaman and Nicobar team. That ball came in ever so dangerously, but has been kept out by the defense. Seven minutes into the first half, and both teams are yet to break the deadlock. Bring it to the back. Tripura, that could turn out to be dangerous at any point of time. They've got to be vigilant with those ones. Taken away. Tripura again with the ball, trying to keep it. Goes diagonally, trying to find the man on the far post down there. Beg your pardon, down the far end on the right-hand side. Trying to dribble his way past into the box. And gets dispossessed in the process. Andaman and Nicobar with the ball. Nicked away by Tripura. Tries to drill one through the center. Get it inside the box. Couldn't quite get it. Goes out of the play for a throw-in. That had taken a deflection of a blue shirt. And again, throw in through Tripura one more time. But if you've got to keep the ball, got to keep that position, let the game flow ever so smoothly. A decent bit of possession and try and build on from there. That is something which these teams have lacked in the early 8-9 minutes or so. Andaman. Still Andaman trying to work their way from that area down the far end. Gets it away. There's a lot of space for him to play that ball. That's a lovely one. Down to the far end on the right. Number 9 with the ball. Gets inside the box. Can he get the cross away? He does. In fact, that has taken the deflection and has gone out for a corner. Good play by Andaman and Nicobar. Number 9, Nixon, that was. First corner of the match. Falls to Andaman and Nicobar. Good distribution from the back. And a brilliant pass to spot the run of Nixon on that occasion. In comes the ball. Andaman still with the possession. Andaman takes the shot. Tripura have got it back. Tripura goes long towards the right side. Somebody's making a run down there. And that has gone out of the play for a throw into Andaman and Nicobar. This is the game beginning to pick up some pace at the moment. Goes square on the right side. Under pressure. They are pressing at the moment are the boys from the Far East. That was a brilliant ball. Can he get to the end of it? He does. Can he get the shot away? Well, that was ever so close. Tripura, they were onto it in a flash. It was all about the finishing. Number 10 with the ball, the forward, Hayung Jamatia. Gets it on the left foot, gets the shot away from the narrowest of angles. Couldn't quite finish it. Andaman and Nicobar survive, but only just. Exxon was beaten to it. The goalkeeper reaches out to that one and pouches that pretty safely in the end. Standing on the goal today for Tripura is Surat Singh, who had a pretty decent game against Andhra. And for Andaman and Nicobar, it's Satyaraj. Tripura with the ball. Takes a long-range shot, but that would have been way too difficult in the end to beat Satya from that angle and that distance, perhaps. Number 23 for Tripura with that shot, Ajmal Riazuddin. Riaz, perhaps. Those are the ramifications of calling games, well, on a regular basis. You get mixed up with the players. There wasn't a good play down there by number 11, trying to hold him up. Bikram Chakma quickly apologizes. Again, Tripura wins it back so easily. Shifts the play to the left. There's a player down there. Is he onside? Looks like he is. The flag has stayed down. Can he get across away? There's 2v1 in that corner. Gets it inside the box. Taken away, but given back straight away. Takes a shot, but nothing behind that one properly. Gives it away to Tripura. That's a bad way to miss out on possession. Good, decent ball, but nothing at the end of it. They seem to be beautifully aligned. Andaman and Nicobar, they are playing 3-4-3s, 2v1 in that corner for now. Gets a low ball at the edge of the box. And that was a good clearance, as said by one of those team management members down there. Naveen sends it back. Satyaraj leaves it for his CDM. Abdul Anwar goes back. Through to Naveen. Playing as a right back, Naveen, in this game. Falls to Andaman and Nicobar, luckily again. That's a good ball. Satyaraj was alert to it. Brilliant ball into the box. All it needed was somebody to make that run and get the cross in. Given away again. There's plenty of spaces right in front of the box for these Tripura players. The defense are sitting way too deep, not coming and making or trying to make those interceptions or challenge. There isn't a high pressing game being played by Andaman and Nicobar. There are no chances even to try and trap some of those Tripura forwards offside. That goes out of the play for a throw into Andaman and Nicobar. Right, 16 minutes have been ticked off from the clock in the first half, and as it stands, both teams are yet to break the deadlock. Andaman and Nicobar on nil, Tripura on nil. Surat Singh goes long. Clear their way to safety, did Andaman and Nicobar on that occasion. Naveen playing as a right back in this unit. Lashram. Tripura. Taken away. Trying to battle his way through, but couldn't quite get out of it. He was outnumbered completely there. Andaman and Nicobar with the ball. Couldn't quite keep the possession. Lashram gives it in the corner, plays it a bit central, back to the left back, back to the winger, making those runs. Number 16, there was an overlapping run down there, but I don't think he picked up in his peripheral view on that occasion, and goes with a lob ball towards the center of the box, and nothing meaningful towards the end. Shattaraj trying to find one of those blue shirts. It's all too easy for Tripura right now because there's been no pressing. There has been an odd challenge coming their way, but other than that, Andaman and Nicobar. Looks like there's a foul down there. I guess he went into it with a high boot. Naveen, Nixon, by the way. Sunil Kumar, KG, is in the thick of the action today, being assisted by Vasant Kumar and Arvind Kumar. Satish is the fourth official today. To remind the viewers who are just joining in, 19 minutes, beg your pardon, have been played in the match. And as it stands, teams are yet to break the deadlock. There were a couple of games played early on today from the same group. Group F, Maharashtra, the home team, played against Lakshadweep. And Maharashtra coming triumphs by 4-0. It was a brilliant performance in that match. And that victory has taken them right to the top of the table, where they sit absolutely pretty with 2 wins in 2 games, scoring 12 goals, maintaining a pretty high goal difference, and having not conceded even a single one as of today. The second game was a derby between Telangana and Andhra. Both teams, well, they had problems of their own. Telangana couldn't quite get the finishing touches on some of the balls that were played through, and Andhra couldn't quite get into the opposition half, couldn't quite hit some balls on target. So that game ended in a 0-0 draw. So as it stands, it's Maharashtra followed by Tripura. 2 teams, 1 and 2. It's a tackle coming from the back. Tripura still with spaces up front, couldn't quite capitalize that. Nixon with the ball, trying to take it on one of those left backs down there. Nixon still putting pressure, and again he's been hit on the face, I guess. Yes, the second time, as rightly pointed out by one of the members of in the technical area. Looked like he got a bit of the elbow on his face, but right, the ref says plays on. Perhaps he's given a free kick, I guess. Satyaraj, beg your pardon, is Surat Singh trying to set the players in their proper positions as number 4, Farhan Ahmed, prepares for this free kick. Right, what's it going to be from Farhan? Is it going to swirl one in? Yes, he does. And nothing troubling Surat Singh. Gets on with the game pretty quick. Tripura gets the ball in the middle of the park, but nicked away just before that midfielder could have lined up for a pass into the opposition half. Tripura, meanwhile, on the ascendancy and with the ball. Takes a shot, and that's a brilliant save in the end, denied by the goalkeeper. And what more, he goes on to fetch the second ball. He's on the ground momentarily, but that was a brilliant save. A shot well taken from way outside. Oh, they're all right. It was more of coming together of both these players. It was number 23, Ajmal Riaz. A couple of feet on either side would have definitely made the things more interesting. Wasn't the case to be, and that was one proper shot from Tripura on target. As we enter the halfway of the first half, and then while trying to gather the ball, looks like there was a collision down there. 23 minutes, halfway of the first half. It's played out, and as it stands, it's 0-0 between Andaman and Nicobar and Tripura. It's quite interesting formation that I've received on the paper. It says 6 defenders, 3 midfielders, and a forward line. If that's the strategy, and if the players are not swapping out the positions later on, then it's going to be a very defensive formation that Tripura have gone up with. In comes the ball, and Satyaraj takes it quite comfortably in the end, reaches out for that one, and then pouches that one pretty safely. Right, those are the number of goals scored in the competition so far. Tripura have managed to put one in the back of the net. That was a crucial goal against Andhra Pradesh in their opening fixture. Andaman and Nicobar, well, they're still trying to find their feet in this tournament. Haven't come up with anything. So it's Andaman and Nicobar, Andhra Pradesh, and Telangana, who haven't managed to score so far in the tournament. And I guess Lakshadweep as well. So yeah, 4 teams haven't managed any goals so far. Tripura playing a high line. It's 2v1 down there on the left. Can he keep the ball? Yes, he does. Can he get to the other side of the pitch? He does, ever so effectively. Back in the middle. He goes all the way back this time. The captain with the ball, trying to utilize the space on the far left. There's a low ball right at the edge of the box. Can he get the cross in? He does! Well, that was an opportunity for Andaman and Nicobar. In comes another one, but this time it was also all too easily for Surat Singh. That was a good, decent ball in a very dangerous area. And had he got something at the back of that one, would have flown inside and into the back of the net again. That should definitely go down as a missed opportunity for Andaman and Nicobar. It was a very decent chance to go 1-0 up and make your ascend as far as points table is concerned, but wasn't the case to be. Happens in the games, but you have got to take those opportunities falling your way. Satyaraj. 26 minutes have been played in the match. As you could hear from the touchline, they are asking the players. It looks like it's Andaman and Nicobar, I believe. The management is urging the players to play forward. Tripura with the ball, goes with the shot. Beacon Chakma. Gets it out of the way. Oh, he got a final. Pretty good and safe touch in the end. Otherwise, the forward making that run would have been in with a chance. That was a good, decent ball. Andaman Nicobar again. Tripura with the ball. Goes to the left. Under pressure. Nicks it away. And sends it out for a throw-in. .30 minutes have been played in the match. And no goals to show as of now. For the first timers to Indian domestic football, this is the 77th edition of the prestigious Santosh Trophy being played between 8th of October and 24th of October. 36 teams are participating in this and have been divided into 6 groups. Each group with 6 teams. The winner and the runners-up will go through, of the group stage, will go through and play in the final group. There'll be 2 groups again, and the matches will be played in Arunachal Pradesh earlier next year. So these 3 points at the end of each game become all too vital. So the 5 games you play, will try and make sure you get most number of wins. And if required, and if you can, then beat the teams quite comprehensively to try and maintain that goal difference. This is exactly what Maharashtra are doing in this group. maintaining a goal difference of 12 right now. And the next best goal difference is 1. As a drinks break has been called for, which is going to last for about a minute. Andaman and Nicobar in blue and white. Blue jerseys, to be very precise. And Tripura in white and blue. They've got the white tops today. That's Muhammad Sadiq. When you saw in the technical area, the coach of the Andaman and Nicobar team. That's the Tripura area. Yes, that's Sadiq for you, and Ankit below, the manager of the Andaman and Nicobar side, having some instructions before the players take it to the field again after the drinks break. And there goes the ref, Sanil Kumar KG, with the whistle. It's a 3:30 kickoff and still pretty hot out there, and you've got to keep yourselves hydrated as Tripura restarts the game with the throw-in. Satyaraj takes it quite comfortably. And goes through to the goalkeeper, Surat Singh. Tripura again. He's got space in front of him, goes through with a shot. And nothing significant towards the end of it. It's again Ajmal Riaz. He's trying to get his laces behind that ball more often than not. Not quite hitting the target. He did manage once. That was a good shot, but it was a good save in the end by Satyaraj. Again, Tripura. There's an overlapping run to the left. As he spotted that, well, he tried to go alone, but for the viewers who are joining in now, this broadcast is coming to you live on Sports KPI. Just in case, if you wish to broadcast your tournament live on our channel, you can contact us on the information given. We do cover football, kabaddi, volleyball, cricket, you name it, we have all covered under one roof. Sports KPI. Do visit our website for more information for sports, technology, performance analytics, all queries you have. Meanwhile, Tripura again, trying to get the possession, taken away by Andaman and Nicobar. Heard the call from the Tripura sidelines, asking the players, commanding in fact, to be in the game. Not to get distracted. There could be one moment of negligence that could cost you the game. We have seen it in years and years and years at every possible level. Moment you switch off, then there's going to be a goal coming from the opposite side, as that has gone out for a corner, I guess. Or is that a throw-in? I haven't been able to pick up from here. Satyaraj is trying to set his players before that ball. Oh, that's a free kick that has been awarded. Tripura. They have a decent physical presence in the box. Around about that 6-yard area, there is Ajmal, who's trying to hit everything into the back of the net from a long range. Can number 16, it is, I guess, Moinuddin, can he try and find somebody? Well, he found one person, and that was a green shirt, Satyaraj. Page the ball is the shout from the tactical area, from the touchline. Takes a shot, but goes over. Moin slips, and he's back on his feet now. 37 minutes have been played here at the Chhatrapati Sahu Stadium in Kolhapur, Maharashtra. Both teams yet to break the deadlock. It's all even Stevens at 38 minutes of play. Tripura. Is it nicely down the left? Through to the left back, making that run. Has that taken a deflection and gone out? No, says Joaf. Andaman and Nicobar with the ball. Gets a shot away, pretty straight. It's 2-1 down there. Is there going to be help? Well, Nixon, he managed to get it away. That's a brilliant nutmeg. Nixon wins it back down the far end, but Andaman and Nicobar gets nicked away. That has always been their problem so far in the game. Tripura aren't finding the target. It all boils down to the decision making at the end. If you see players making those runs, then you gotta spot them and get that ball away. Nixon, well, he has to be attended by the doctor. You could see some blood dripping down his forehead. Hope he's all right. There's nothing serious about it. It's the safety of the player that matters more than victories and losses in the end. These are young men trying to fight their way out and represent their states, coming from the grassroots of Indian football. Looks like Nixon is back on the pitch. Up and running. Andaman. Well, he was put under pressure from those players making the run. Five minutes left in the first half, plus the added injury time. Page the ball is the shout from Sadiq. Still Andaman with the ball. And with a throw, and Ayan gets it back from Geethan Raj. There have been a couple of chances that have come their way. The Andaman and Nicobar, well, had they taken them, then would have been a completely different story by now. Both these teams are trying to take a measure of each other. Tripura, they have taken quite a few long-range shots. There was one occasion where Ajmal Riaz did come close to scoring, but other than that, it's been all flat. Haven't been clinical enough, both the teams going offensively. Three minutes and a bit left in the first half. And if I've read in between the lines, it's going to be 4 minutes, as I could see the ref signaling towards the fourth official, perhaps. Yes, Tripura again with the ball. Taken away by Andaman and Nicobar, who are having a decent game. Sends it into the opposite direction one more time, and they couldn't quite control it. Lashram Suraj, number 12. Nixon plays it on. They gets it back. Gets dispossessed. It's all happening way too quick. Even before I could frame a sentence, that ball is nicked away from the player. Well, that's all has been happening here today in Kolhapur. If you could pick out just one team from the 3 matches and 6 teams who have participated in that, then Maharashtra definitely looks to be a team to be a class act, to say the least. The defense, the forward pressing. And the finishing touches. They've all been absolutely fantastic. Albert goes back to Naveen. Naveen goes further back to Francis. A misplaced pass. Andaman and Nicobar lets it run through for a throw-in. Well, the forwards are coming way too deep to pick up those balls. It's Geethan Raj coming more than halfway mark. The service has been stopped momentarily from Andaman and Nicobar. The 3 minutes have been added on after the regulation time. Well, we've got to wait and see if there is a goal in these 3 minutes. Gets the back of the player in front of him, and that is back with Tripura. Goes on the other side of the pitch, trying to find somebody making that run. Andaman and Nicobar through number 22. Naveen gets the ball back. Tries to play Francis in. They manage somehow. Francis keeps the ball. Nixon, beg your pardon. Nixon again with the ball. Number 9 plays a delightful ball, but was beaten to it. The forward was beaten to it by... He gets the cross away somehow. Andaman, they have the ball still. Can he find one good pass? Can they get the shot away? Well, I just don't understand what he was trying to do. He could have taken the shot with his left foot, or perhaps he was trying to maybe get that on the hand of the opposition player. I couldn't get what he was trying to do, number 11. Joy Phil on that occasion. Andaman with the shot. Goes through with it, but it was more like going through the motion. Suraj gets it aerial. Finds a blue shirt. Naveen gets it away, gets it out of the play for a throw into Tripura. Ajmal. Gets the ball inside the box. Satyaraj gets to the end of that one, and he was safe as houses. Takes it down beautifully. Is it Ajmal again? Taken away by the captain, Francis. Nicolan Francis. Here's Airlines this time. The ref has been called for some reason. Is it somebody who's gone down? Yes. Is that number 14? Yes, it is. The skipper of Andaman and Nicobar, Nicolan Francis. Is that a pretty decent game today, Nicolan? Trying to distribute the ball from the back line towards the middle. It's just been the service towards Geethan Raj, Nixon, and Anwar. That hasn't been up to the mark. There have been a couple of balls, some telling balls inside the box, but the finishing touch hasn't been up to the mark. They'll have all to play for in the next 45 minutes. If it stays the way it is, then be ready for some action coming your way. As Ajmal nicks it off from Andaman and Nicobar. They go wide on the right-hand side. The play goes down. Andaman still continuing with the play. Referee hasn't signaled anything. Tripura takes it back. The player is still down. Tripura takes it away on the right. Can they get the cross away? Intercepted by Andaman. Oh, he holds the ball, and that says the ref. It's the end of the first half as the player still remains on the ground. 45 minutes and the added on time at the end of the first half. Nothing significant to show. No goal scored. There were a couple of chances to Andaman and Nicobar, and those went down as missed opportunities. Tripura, well, they have had their fair share to try to go from a distance, but couldn't quite convert them. Ajmal had a shot on target, was brilliantly saved by, though it looked straightforward, but that one was wobbling in towards the goal. But Satyaraj made sure nothing untoward happened. That's the halftime scoreline here in Kolhapur at this Chhatrapati Sahu Stadium. It's Andaman and Nicobar nil and Tripura nil. We'll be right back after a very short break. Do stay with us because it's going to be a very exciting next 45 minutes of the play. Here are the highlights for you. The player went into the book as he made a challenge on Nixon. And that was more of a push. Then again, it was number 9, Nixon with the ball, trying to get that one, get the cross in. And then this one from Number 10 from outside of the boot. That's one of the best chances they've had in the game. And then it was Ajmal with a couple of shots from outside the box. Safely passed by Satya. Farhan with that one. And Suraj was up to the task. This is Ajmal again. The goalkeeper had to make that drive to the left, and he did manage to win the second one as well. And that went out for a corner. This was probably the easiest of the lot. Almost an open goal. Brilliant play by Nixon here. This is Naveen, number 22, through to Nixon. Well, that's been the story of the day so far, and we should be right back in about 5 minutes. Do stay tuned. Andaman and Nicobar and Tripura. And as it stands, it's even Stevens at the halfway mark. Good to see some fans turning around, turning up today perhaps. And we are underway for the next set of 45 minutes. There was a substitute right at the halfway mark. We'll try and get that change as we go along in the game. Nixon, who took a knock in the first half of the game, still on the pitch. He's got a bandage done to his head. Well, that is the sort of commitment you would want from your players if you want to go all the way and win games. I hope he's doing perfectly all right. The refs these days are very critical in terms of the decision making, when to allow a player to continue and when not to. Nixon with the ball, trying to have he had support right up front, but couldn't quite get the final ball. Is there an opportunity? Well taken away, almost from the foot of one of those players making the run on the left. I wouldn't have counted anyways. That was flagged offside, perhaps. Bhakti. Plays it nice and low. Tries to get away from it. Keeps the possession somehow. He's the left back from Tripura. It's not the left back properly. It's one of those players playing out. Is there an opportunity? Well, Satya hangs on to it. There's a play gone down. He's back up. And Schiff. It's a good ball right in between those defenders down there. Can he control it and keep the position? Loses out. And the defense gets it away. And what more, a free kick has gone Tripura's way. That's Lalbenga Darlong, beg your pardon. The captain of Tripura, Lalbenga Darlong, plays as a midfielder in this unit. Satyaraj again hangs on to it. He's been in the thick of things early on in the second half. Let's just run through. And that should be a goal kick, is it? No, that's a throw-in. Perhaps. Alparus. Gets the ball in. Taken away by Andaman Nicobar again. Is that an injury to the face? Did he get a head to that one? The referee definitely has a decision to make. Is that number 14 for Tripura, Bhakti Padajamatia? It looked like it was a flash in the hair, in the face. No, that was to the back, on the neck from the runtime. Hope he's all right. We've already seen one injury to Nixon right at the beginning of the first half, and at the stroke of 15-minute mark, we have another player going down. That's number 10, Kithan Raj. Lovely to see the kids showing up in numbers to lend their support to these players. It was quite full early on in the morning. It was an 8:30 a.m. kickoff where the home team was taking on Lakshadweep, and they had their every minute worth as they got to see 4 goals early on in the morning, and that too from the home team Maharashtra. Was outnumbered there, but gets up with the ball. They are appealing for. I don't know what they are appealing for right now, because yes, a free kick has been given. Was that a handball down there? Surat Singh. He has been absolutely brilliant for all the minutes that Tripura have played so far in this tournament. Not letting pass anything. Napoleon Francis, the skipper of Andaman and Nicobar, standing right behind this one. Can he do some magic and get his team that opening goal? There's a ball right in front of him. It's going to require some brilliant technique to get it over and then get it down. There are players positioned. Is that going to be a free kick or a lob ball or a kick? He goes with a shot straight at Surat Singh. There were runs being made by some of the players further forward. Is there a scuffle down there? Trying to pacify some of the players from both the sides. There is an involvement of the ref now. Francis. Well, Suraj, amidst all that, Suraj has stayed down and just didn't get up. Some harsh words there from the touchline. Well, everybody was involved in the scuffle on the other side of the post, and nobody thought about Suraj. He was already down after he collected that one. It looks all right now as there is medical help that was called for. Right, 53 minutes have been ticked off from the clock. And as it stands, it looks like this is going to be the second game of the day without the deadlock being broken. Has this come down to really, really good defending? Or is there some mediocrity as far as the offensive side of the game for both these teams is concerned? Still got a day tomorrow before they come back all over again on 17th. Ahmad Sadiq. head coach of the Andaman and Nicobar team. Suraj goes airborne. The loses out on the possession, this time to Nixon. Nixon trying to get hold of the ball. Plays it to the back. And gets it away on the other side. Taken away by one of those defenders down there. Both teams still trying to find it really difficult to keep the possession, and losing out on most of the balls as Nixon gets his feet to it and tries to turn around and make use of the space on the right hand side. On the way back, still in possession are Andaman and Nicobar. Gets it on the left. There's acres of spaces, plenty of it available wherever you go on the pitch. Is it the players who are playing out of position on a more consistent basis, or number 5, and that was offside. For all the build-up, it comes out as an anticlimax, as Chief was offside. Ayan keeps it low on the left as Anchief was making that run, drills that one through the middle. Defended quite comfortably in the end by number 14 for Tripura. There was run being made by Geethan Raj. Geethan, well, he should be getting more service now as we are heading towards the business end of the game. Tried to take it on the run, but couldn't quite get it properly. Gives a free kick to Tripura, and they went in too early with that and eventually lost the possession. That's a throw in to Andaman and Nicobar. That's the captain who couldn't quite keep the ball in play. They're long, basically. Andaman keeps it somehow. Well, the first things first they'll have to try and do right now is to keep it simple, keep the possession, which both these teams aren't quite doing it effectively as of now. Was there a push or a shove? And looks like it's gone out for a corner. Yes, it has. Satyaraj. The best chance of the game has definitely fallen to Andaman and Nicobar. All they had to do was put some laces behind the ball, which they couldn't quite take it. Is there an opportunity opening up for Tripura? Has that gone out for a corner again? Yes, it has. Well, that has been ruled out. It's a goal kick eventually. Still 0-0 at 1 hour mark. 60 minutes have been played. No goals to show. Satyaraj going long. Number 7 for Andaman. Tries to chip that one, and has he got his hand to it? Looks like he has. There's a yellow. Well, that was a second yellow perhaps to number 14. And he has been shown his way. Bhakti Pada Jamatia. They have been reduced to 10 men with 30 long minutes to be played. Andaman and Nicobar. Can they come up with something special now when Tripura have been reduced to 10 men? Shift tried to chip that one, and Bhakti just like got his hand in the way. Right, free kick as number 14, the captain, Nicolas Francis, takes his position at the back. Behind it, perhaps. Confirmation. Nicolas. Right, there's a correction about the red card. It's Bhakti Pada Jamatia who's shown red. Here comes the ball. And that was ever so close. Well, this is their best chance to up the tempo and get going with it. Andaman and Nicobar. It's 11v10 now. What's the strategy that Tripura would be deploying? Will they sit back and soak in all the pressure coming in from Andaman? Andaman will have to play some beautiful football in the remaining 28 minutes or so. And Schiff trying to show a bit of skills down there. Couldn't quite control it in the end. That goes out for a throw in to Tripura. Tripura, beg your pardon. Sanderman through number 14, Nicolas Francis. Nixon. Through to the player playing on the right. Gets the ball in. It was 4v2. Perfectly positioned forwards, right in the middle of those defensive lines. As number 11 lays it across to number 5. Ayan Ekka, who goes to the back, through to number 4, Farhan Ahmed. Back to the other side now, towards the right. Gets a bit central. This Farhan on the left. Taken away by Devlon, the skipper. Darlon. Vishal on the ball. Vishal came in as a sub after the halfway mark, number 6. Lets it go all the way to the back. Satya goes on the right-hand side. There's a lot of spaces down there. Tripura with the ball. Andaman gets it past the forward. Well, that has been the problem for the last 20 minutes or so, wherein they haven't tried to keep the possession on. Taken away. Zaran Shif. That was number 10, Geethan Raj. Given away cheaply this time. That's exactly what the point that I was trying to make. Losing the ball way too often in the last 15-20 minutes or so. Both the teams are guilty of it. Keep the ball to yourself. Try to build up slowly and steadily. Try to find that one telling ball in the opposition half. This is something that has been absolutely missing from the game in the last 15 minutes. Now it's Andaman and Nicobar threw a lovely ball on the right, but looked like it was way too close for the CDM down there. They get away with the ball. Goes long this time, a bit diagonally. It was 2v1 and under constant pressure, the forward. As Satyaraj goes to Ayan this time. Ayan goes it a bit central. Through to number 7, Anshif. Nicked away. Is that going to be dangerous for Andaman as there was a run being made by one of the players further forward down there, but they are defending in numbers, the boys from Andaman and Nicobar. There was 6v2 down there at the box, at the edge of the box perhaps, as Nicleon Francis comes up with the ball. A bit central, leaves it for the left, through to number 5, Ayan Ekka. Back with Anshif. Anshif trying to go through that midfield. There's a lot of space for Anshif to work through. Andaman again. Still Andaman. Gets it to the other side of the pitch. Ayan Ekka. Can he find one blue shirt now? Plays a through ball. Can he keep it in the play? Yes, he can. It's all about a cross now, which they couldn't get it. Taken away by Darlon. And that's a throw-in to Andaman and Nicobar. Gets the cross away, but falls in no man's land. 68 minutes have been played here at the Chhatrapati Sahu Stadium in Kolhapur, Maharashtra. Both teams, how do I put it, haven't been clinical enough in the final third. Tripura now from the left side. He has support down the middle. Darlon making that run. There's 1v1 down there. Naveen is trying to restrict Tripura. Again from just outside the box. Gets the shot in, but straight at Satyaraj without troubling him whatsoever. There's no pace behind that one. Held on to it quite comfortably in the end. Aneka from the left. That's Muhammad Sadiq urging his players to build up and then go forward. Farhan to Ayan. Farhan again. Lays it across nice and low to number 14, the captain, Nicleon Francis. Back with Francis again. Farhan now. Goes back. There's a pressing game from Tripura. All of a sudden. Trying to find those openings in the opposition half are the boys in blue. That was right. And that was a bad first touch, perhaps. And that was taken out for a throw-in. Is that a substitute? Or is that a drinks break, perhaps? Looks like it's a sub. Number 7 is coming on for Tripura. Number 7, Sanjeev Shield, the goal scorer in the game against Andhra. And he comes on to replace Beacon Shakma. Like-for-like replacements. Both players play as midfielders in this outfit. Surat Singh with the ball, plays it down to the left. Through to his left back, who goes aerial, trying to find one of those white shirts. Couldn't quite get it. Who's going to be the first one to reach it? It's Tripura. Tripura with the ball, taken away by Andaman. The player is down, but they keep on playing. Nothing from the ref so far. Andaman and Nicobar. He kicks it out for the medical help to arrive for number 10 from Tripura. Good sportsman spirit down there from the opposite captain. Ayung Jamatia has gone down. Some sign language being used for communication purposes between Mohammad Sadiq and his players. Meanwhile, Ayung is being attended by the medical staff. He's back on the field now. Very important cog in the wheel of this Tripura unit. As Rizwan lets that one rip, trying to find Anshif. Wide on the far and wide on the left. Has gone out of the play for Darlon to have a throw. Fifteen more minutes to be played in the match. Tried to clear their lines. Well, he wasn't sure who was making the run from behind. There was nobody at the end of it. And kicks it out for a corner. For The viewers who have joined in just now, this game is being broadcasted on Sports KPI as Tripura, well, that was ably defended in the end by Andaman and Nicobar. Gets it out of the danger area for now. Is that going to be a water break? Yes, it is at the 75th minute mark as Mohammad Sadiq prepares for that 1 minute for a final set of instructions to be laid on to his players. And their opposite numbers just on the sidelines. It's time for the drinks break. We should be back in a few seconds and up and running for the remainder of the match. It's going to be 14 minutes to be played on from here with the added on time. It's been a dull afternoon so far as the goals are concerned. Nothing coming from the last two games in this group. Is there an opportunity now? Nothing, as Satyaraj gathers that one and hugs it to safety. Andaman taken away by defense. Plays it through to number 7, Sanjeev Sahil. The goal scorer in the game against Andhra Pradesh. Plays a lovely ball. Some good play down there by Andaman, trying to hold the ball. Keep the possession. Ajmal keeps it low. Everybody misses it. Is there going to be an opportunity now? They have white shirts inside the box. Caught the cross in, but way too close for comfort for the goalkeeper. They were 4 against 4 in the box. They have come good 18, 19 minutes after being reduced to 10 men. The boys in white. Amyong with the shot. Ajmal was ready for something to pop out so that he could just tap it inside. Satyaraj has had a decent day today. And so has Surat Singh. And he gets it going. Tries to go square on the left. This you'll definitely see a high pressing game from Tripura now. They are playing further forward. Looks like there's a change in place now for Andaman and Nicobar. I've seen some players on the touchline. Ten minutes and a bit to go. Tripura. Nixon with a good ball. Suraj was alert to it. He came off the line as soon as he saw that one. And that was a very good decision in the end. He had stayed on side, did Nixon on that occasion. Back to Satyaraj all the way, as we are left with 8 minutes and the added on time to be played in the game. Darlon takes ahead, goes to the ground. That has been given as a free kick, is it? The flag did go up as soon as there was a slight bit of a push in the back of one of those players making that run. Looks like it was number 3, Rajni Kanta. Ajmal gets the shot away. Blue shirt was there to head it away. Goes to the other side of the pitch in that corner. 1v1 down there. Can he get the cross? He decides to go with the ball a bit backwards. Couldn't quite get it in the end. There's a deflection that was taken on the way. In comes the ball inside the box. Still with Tripura. He sends one looping ball inside the box this time, and pretty comfortable in the end for Satyaraj to hang on to it. Andaman Nicobar with the ball. Is he onside is the question, and Suraj was alert to it. Good decent balls coming from Andaman and Nicobar. Tripura meanwhile still hanging on to it. They were reduced to 10 men at the stroke of 1 hour mark. Fighting it out in the middle are the boys in white. And they let it roll through for a goal kick. So what it does for the table, it doesn't have any implications as far as the table is concerned. We'll get back to that. Right now is the time for another substitute for Andaman and Nicobar, as Mohammad Munir is trying to come back. He's on the pitch now and has replaced Abdul Anwar, if I've got that number correctly. That was a good ball, but there was nobody at it, attacking it. There's 4 at the back for Andaman and Nicobar right now. Tripura with 10 men are playing a high-pressing game. Confirmation of the substitute. Mohammad Munir is on the pitch in place of Abdul Anwar. It's a good ball down the left. Can he get the cross away? Trying to get it inside the box. There's Delon trying to press him. Gets the corner. Is there another sub down there? 4 minutes to be played. Yes, there is. Number 4 is coming on for Tripura. Manish Debarma. Manish, who plays as a forward in this outfit. Right, who's he going to take replace? He's going to replace Moinuddin. Moin makes his way back. Doesn't seem to be in a hurry. Pushed on by the ref. They have been reduced to 10 men at the stroke of 58 minutes and have done ever so well in this game. Andaman Nicobar still. In comes the ball. Can they get the shot away? They do, but from way outside the box. No venom behind that one. Goes out for a goal kick. Free kick. Now the player has gone down. And I would imagine there's going to be a long stoppage time that has to be played in the game after the regulation time, as number 12 is coming on for Andaman and Nicobar. Philip Marandi is out there in place of number 11, Joyful. For the viewers who have just joined in perhaps in the dying moments of the match, this broadcast is being brought to you by Sports KPI. We have presence all across the social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, right where you are watching this game. Do try and follow, subscribe to our channel for more information. And well, that was way too close for Andaman and Nicobar Island. Number 10 taken on the full and tried to hit it down. Good technique, but couldn't find a proper placement. Ketan Raj was the one. It's 2v1. And comes across. Satya grabs onto it. Doesn't want to make any mistakes now, Satya. Holding his head, I believe. Number 19 is making his way out on the pitch. Samarjit Debarma. And he's replacing number 10, Ayung Jamatia. Would be very interesting to see what's going to be the stoppage time shown by the ref. By the fourth official, perhaps, as Satyaraj has remained on the ground, being assisted by the medical panel. The medical staff, beg your pardon. 6 minutes, is it? Yes. 6 minutes have been added on as the stoppage time. Confirmation of the changes that were done prior to this injury. Do they have goals in the game? A goal for any of these teams? Would be a bonus to say the least. It's going to be a goal scorer takes it all sort of a moment. Fans haven't left still, or maybe some have. It's a different set of fans, I believe. It was an early morning kickoff between Maharashtra and Lakshadweep as it has started to pour down here in Kolhapur. It's raining down there. It was hot and humid before the game started. It's literally pelting down now as Anshiv tries to play it through. Delon comes up with a shot. A pretty defensive one. Takes Anshiv on the way. Goes out for a throw-in. Brilliant bit of skill down there by number 10, Gitin Raj. Trying to play Anshin through. Couldn't quite control that, and Delon again with the throw-in. Goes to the ground. Nothing, says the ref. Play goes on. Nicked away by Tripura. Andaman fighting it hard. Trying to keep the ball. Andaman again. Plays a through ball. Can Anshif chase this down? That ball has a bit of pace behind it, and that has gone out for a goal kick. Ajmal goes down. Sunil Kumar takes a look at his watch. There's been quite a few stoppages in the second half. Goes airborne. Comes up with a shot. Straight at Satyaraj. Urging his players to play forward is Muhammad Sadiq. He has remained utterly optimistic right throughout, expecting a game in the final goal in the final moments. As a run was being made by a Tripura forward on the other side of the pitch, on the right-hand side. Anshiv gets the ball. Anshiv, can he keep it? Gives it away to the back. Trying to build up for what could be one final or probably the second last move of the game. Takes a knock and he goes to the ground. Play on, says the ref. He seems to be in some pain down there as there's a move down the left-hand side. Anshiv goes to the ground this time. Is that going to be free kick for Andaman and Nicobar? He's back up on his feet, but the ref has a decision to make. Yes, he goes in the book. That's number 12, Laishram Suraj for Tripura. What more? That's a free kick to Andaman and Nicobar. He didn't try to play the ball on that occasion. Got the footing of the opposite number. Beg your pardon, Anshiv. Number 7 for Andaman instead. It's raining cats and dogs here in Kolhapur, Maharashtra. As Suraj tries to set his field. Gets his players in positions as the skipper, Nicoleon Francis, lines up to take this free kick. This could be possibly the last action of the match. Can he deliver? It's been a dull game to say the least. There have been opportunities on either ends, which weren't taken properly. Cleanest of the game falling to Andaman and Nicobar. They have come pretty close to scoring, but haven't been clinical enough in the final third. Here's an opportunity now, right at the 96th minute mark. Francis behind this one. Gets it away. And they get the shot away. Tripura gets it out of danger. Do we have any more time left in the match? Farhan clears it. And they send it further back. They lived dangerously at that moment, did Andaman and Nicobar. Final few moments in the match. They would be defending it for their lives now. That's that, says the ref. And at the end of an enthralling, if I may call it so, bit of football, it's handshakes all around. Full time, Andaman and Nicobar 0, Tripura 0. Chances, a few of them, created on either side of the pitch, but the most likely ones falling to Andaman and Nicobar, and they couldn't quite convert it. So that's the full time from here in Kolhapur, Maharashtra, for this Group F fixture between Andaman and Nicobar and Tripura. It's 0-0. So what this does to the points table? Maharashtra, they remain right at the top with 2 victories in 2 games. 6 points and a goal difference of 12 goals. Tripura remain at the second spot, having won a game against Andhra, courtesy a goal from their number 7, Sanjeev Sahil. They have managed 4 points from 2 games. Andaman with a point, and Telangana, well, they have 2 points. To them, both drawn games against Lakshadweep and today against Andhra. Andhra and Andaman and Nicobar right at the top of the bottom of the table, beg your pardon. At the moment, there's lots to play for. They've still got 3 games left in this group for each of these teams. That's the highlight package for you. Darlong on that occasion going to the ground. Number 10. That was a send-off probably. And then Francis going with the shot. That was a brilliant bit of football by the defender down there, Ayan Ikka, who's had a brilliant game. And Anshif, he was everywhere to be seen right throughout the game. Shot taken from the long range, but no power behind that one. He probably scuffed it to the ground. And then that one going straight at Satyaraj. And then this one by Gitan Raj. That was a good shot, but had he managed to keep it on target, would have been a different story altogether. And then this was this challenge. There was a good defensive play by Andaman and Nicobar, to say the least, trying to win those 50-50 balls, trying to win those challenges. But then you've got to score some goals to make it through to the next round. That has been lacking for both these teams. That's Anshif again. Got challenged in the end, and a yellow card was given right at the end of the match. And there was a free kick. So that's that for now. It's the 77th edition of the National Football Championship for Santosh Trophy. It's Andaman and Nicobar 0 and Tripura 0. This was the Group F fixture coming to your way live on Sports KPI. Until we meet again, another day, It's time for me, Junaid, to say goodbye from the commentary box. Thank you so much for joining in.